So having gotten that statue, whether you think it was underwhelming or not, there are some other decorations that would be good to get. Hello and welcome back to Tricolor Gaming with me, Fletcher. And in today's video, I'm going to be looking at the range of decorations that would be good to see in game. And technically, they already exist. Let's start with the decorations that it would be good to have some extra variations of. The tall Jurassic World signs for the pterosaur and the mosasaur would be good to have in additional variants as an alternative to shorter flagpoles, either with some generic pictures on them or maybe some specific designs. It wouldn't take too much work to add some new textures. Related to them would be the current tombstone-like signs that we get in the Jurassic Park era. These were available in the first game, but came in a larger range of types, so it would be nice to have more of these in-game, perhaps some for lagoon and aviary animals, for example. Next we have that Spinosaurus skull rock planter. While the Spinosaurus skull is nice to have, there are other possibilities here. Why not a Rex skull, or a Trike skull, or perhaps even a Stegosaurus backplate? And finally, we have that wonderful Jurassic Park gate structure that we got for the 30th anniversary. How about a Jurassic World version of that gate? Next, we have something I'm going to be calling decompressing. What I mean here is that we have some decorative pieces that would be nice to have in smaller cut-up sections. For example, the DNA fountain is nice, but how about giving us the central DNA sculpture as a placeable decoration on its own without the fountain? We could have a similar thing with the larger planter-based fountain. At the moment, we do need some larger planter-style decorations, and the central plant area from this fountain would make for a great addition, especially with some biome-specific plants. The external lagoon decorations have similar possibilities. The large vertical sails and the wide horizontal sails would be great to see as singular pieces, allowing us to place them anywhere in the parks. The horizontal sails, especially, would work great as shade for plazas. In addition, we have the concrete flag decoration that would also work great as singular short and tall sections. And we have those alternative flaming obelisks, an obelisk design that is far taller than the current one. If we could place these decorative parts anywhere, it would allow us to decorate the outside of lagoon areas and blend them and the lagoon together. Before we get to the next part of this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe for more content from all of us at Tricolor Gaming. So the biggest area that many new decorative pieces could be taken from are the existing buildings we have in the game. Many buildings have unique decorative elements that would be great to have as placeable pieces. Let's start with the Jurassic World entrance. Of obvious wish here are the benches, but also those small central planters. However, the slightly raised decking area to the side would also be nice as a placeable piece too. Then we have the Jurassic Park entrance with those hedgerow walls that surround the helipad. Those would be great to have in game. And the thatch covered roofing pieces would also be nice to have as a shelter for seating areas. And when talking of walls, take a look at the Jurassic World Command Center. This metal fence would be perfect as an additional fence type. It already has the concrete foundation bar like the other fences we have in game. How about something more industrial? The acquisition centers all come with these large animated radar dishes that I think would make for a very unique decorative item. Or how about the water towers from the DFW and Jurassic Park staff centers? Some of the other staff centers in the game also have unique decorative elements that we are missing as placeable pieces. From the Jurassic World staff center, these wonderful square planters would be perfect to have alongside the current planters we have in game, and joining them, the trellis structure above would also make for a nice addition. The Biosyn Staff Center also has a few elements that I would love to see as decorative items. This high-sided Biosyn metal planter box would make for a simple addition, as would that large eye-shaped central decoration. And don't forget that wonderful bright red path, used on a few different buildings in game. That would be nice to have as an additional path colour. The Jurassic World Vet building would also provide another possible fence type. If we could build this bulwarked Indo-Rex style concrete wall around the park. I think it looks far more impressive than the current concrete wall does. The Jurassic World viewing gallery has these L-shaped planters, which again would give us other options for planter decorations. Same with the semicircular planters around the Jurassic World Lagoon galleries. And the Jurassic Tour building has these curved planters with inbuilt seating. All combined, these would give us some unique planter shape options. Over to the Malta Hotel. While we already have some Malta wall pieces, it would be great to see the archway entrance from the hotel and the archway windowed sections as placeable pieces too. The DFW hotels come with these wonderful picnic style benches and tall covered roofing sections, which again I could see being very useful for building plaza and guest sections. A building with a lot of potential decorative pieces that could be taken from it is the Innovation Centre. It has a huge range of planters all around it, but I think the curved planters from the back of the building and the oval shaped ones from the sides would make for good separate pieces. I would also like to have these slightly curved fountains that are different to the other fountains we have in game. I'm sure looking at the other structures we have in game, I could find many other possibilities of fences or decorative pieces, but there is one last structure type I want to talk about here. The amenities. The amenity buildings come with a number of unique decorative parts as you click through the options, and many are unique to them. Starting by looking at roofing pieces, you have these L-shaped planters, or how about the curved canopies from the seating design? The balustrade with plants comes with this small stylized fence that would work very well as an alternative low wall idea. In terms of ground designs, the rock planters option comes with these small subtle planters that would work well as alternative decoration pieces. How about the curved skull pieces from the skulls feature? The large planters and trees option comes with a planter with 2 or 3 trees located in it, which would also make for a great planter option, and it comes in a single tree planter form in the small planters and trees section. These would all make for worthwhile additions to the current decorations that we have in game, and I think there are some ideas here that people would like to have for their own park builds. The advantage of all of these ideas is most would not need huge amounts of work to provide to us. Most would just need slicing out of the pre-build and made as separate entities. It would be an easy way for Frontier to expand on the current decorative options without resorting to lots of work, which it seems, given the company's current problems, would be best for it. What do you guys think? What decorative things would you like to see in the game? What options do you like the sound of from the ones I've suggested? Let me know down in the comments. While you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.